This video is sponsored by DA Lubricant Company. Give your fleet bumper-to-bumper protection. Visit dalube.com to learn more.
Oh no. I was hoping I could avoid talking about this evil horror. But that's what this savage brute desires. It thrives when we refuse to communicate effectively. Unbeknownst to busy fleet managers, it has prevented fleets everywhere from being on the same page as their service providers, burdening everyone with slowdowns and frustrations. It holds us back, keeps us wrapped up in the past, and refuses to let some of us move on from ancient methods of information gathering. Leafing through repair manuals, relying on printed material to diagnose trucking dilemmas and make repairs, this is how this archaic abomination curses fleets and service providers to keep downtime high. I am the Fleet Keeper, and I speak, of course, of the Service Memo Mummy. If you feel like your communication with your service provider isn't as strong as it could be, you aren't alone. Each fleet has different expectations and guidelines on how repairs are expected to be handled and when updates are required. Likewise, each repair location has processes they follow when diagnosing and repairing a truck. If those guidelines and processes are not understood by either party early on in the repair process, both parties become frustrated, and this usually slows the repair. This is the Service Memo Mummy's goal. Thankfully, mummies are slow, and most can be easily beaten by using technology. For example, dealers usually make great service partners because they have a fantastic suite of technology services at their disposal. They can look up warranty history, download fault codes, and utilize mobile repair order write-up tools to get to the issue quickly. But how does a fleet effectively work with a dealership to leverage those abilities? The challenge lies in developing the relationship with the dealer so they understand the fleet's specs, business needs, and unique expectations, so they can react quickly when one of their trucks arrives at the dealership. As the fleet manager, the first step in establishing that relationship is tried and true: talking with your service providers. Don't use hieroglyphics and expect them to know what you're thinking. Pick up the phone or swing by the shop. There's no shortcut in creating a relationship. The next step, though, is definitely a new school approach. That's talking about and sharing data both ways. Fleets and providers that are stuck using phone calls, emails, or the Service Memo Mummy's favorite ancient communication method, faxes, to exchange information about a service event are more likely to run into errors, delays, unclear expectations, miscommunications, and an overall lack of transparency. Ideally, a fleet service manager can share data with a service location using a single digital platform. Some providers are opening a digital portal into shop operations. Depending on the provider, you'll find some of them are web-based, mobile-compatible applications that enable customers to track their service in real time, on demand. Whatever provider you choose to work with, their platform should connect a fleet's maintenance management system electronically with the systems the service provider uses to drive service events and communicate with customers. But keep one thing in mind: there's power in data, and there's some information you don't share with even the closest of business relationships. A service provider has many customers, and a few might even be your competitors. You want to ensure that you're keeping your truck equipment operational and service data secure, and that your service partner is as well. If the repair location is asking for information that doesn't relate to the repair or billing information for non-warrantable repairs, it's better to be cautious releasing more details until it is clearly understood why the information is needed. For more trucking equipment content, head over to fleetequipmentmag.com. May the monsters that haunt your fleet show your trucks mercy, and thanks for watching.